Oh my God, hi. And welcome back to KK Cabaret. I will be kind of getting ready for the day. It's a Friday, and I am going to, this is my intro. I have been having an analog summer. So if you've been following me on Instagram, I haven't really been posting a lot. Bare minimum posting. First off, I haven't been doing many events. There's not many vintage events that I've been going to. Mostly work, mostly family stuff. And we had a family member stay with us for almost a month, and so most of my time was really dedicated to that time. And then we had surprise puppies, which I know I talked about in my last video, which stopped me completely from entering my dining room for sewing purposes. I actually left everything that I cut out on my table. It was covered in dust. You guys don't even know. I'm still kind of we're in my dining room, so welcome back to here too. But I have barely tipped the scale on cleaning this room. There's dust everywhere from dogs running in and out of my house. I slightly dusted enough to where my surfaces were clean so that I can iron and sew and do some stuff. So hopefully I will get a sewing video up. Also, just taking this time off has kind of made me see, and I'll talk about this in my next video, but see what was I doing with my channel? I felt very overwhelmed, which is why I took the summer time for family time. I felt so overwhelmed. And I had to best myself all the time with sewing more, producing more, and next leveling, which is great in the grand scheme of things, but also is very exhausting. And also my house is small. My closet is even smaller. And I'm like, how many new garments do I need? Again, a conversation for a different time. I have to write that all out. All those thoughts have to be jotted down. Right now, I'm getting ready for the day. Like I said, it's Friday. But I wanted to show you some of my beautiful summer events that I did do, not events, but activities that I did get up to that were totally analog. I knew that's the trendy word, but honestly, it's just, I wasn't on my phone. I used my phone to take pictures, videos, and I wasn't on my phone for social media purposes or even scrolling. I've been knitting socks. So that's one thing you'll see if you're on my Instagram. I've been knitting socks to keep my hands just away from the phone. And it's worked marvelously. I've saved money and time, and I'm loving the time with my family. And yeah, so in the next clips, you'll see a tea house visit, a farm visit, maybe a beach trip. I don't know if I filmed anything at the beach, and then a little bit of my family camping trip. And those are the activities that I did that I actually there was no service, or I just didn't care about what was on my phone, which I think is where we all need to be headed. Okay. So enjoy these clips, and I will see you hopefully with some face at the end of the video. Hi, welcome back to KK Cabaret. I am going to Tea, and it's the first time I've ever been to Tea. It's a little shop in downtown Upland, California. I think it's the old Magnolia Tea Room. So I will be showing you some tea content today because I've never been to Tea. I am wearing my Liberty dress that I made. I think it's called the Millie dress, yeah. And I figured this was perfect for tea. Plus it's cotton and it's kind of hot and humid today, so I feel like it's a lightweight cotton. This is perfect. So I will see you there. First, we got to start with the dress. This is the Millie dress I made out of Liberty Fabrics, and the purse that I crocheted and made out of cardboard. I know you guys want me to do a tutorial. I am working on that. Send me ideas. Art deco ideas. What do we have? Anyways, now we are at the tea room. I thought this place was absolutely adorable, and I really did like the service. The damask wallpaper, they said they did themselves, but once you see the ceiling, they haven't touched any of the ceiling or fixtures or moldings. All of this came with the house, as an original building. I also work in downtown Upland. All of our buildings are original and used to be part of the actual town. I believe this was the bank, and our building that I work in was the blacksmith. So that's all really cool information. But I absolutely love the vibe here. I love this vintage stove and all the fixtures, the antique pictures, but mostly the ceiling that I wish I had in my house. I wish I lived somewhere magnificent like this. That was kind of like a Disneyland ride. I'm sorry. Here is the tea service. They pour the tea for you. Honestly, we got coconut chai and the seasonal strawberry, and both were amazing. I've been craving the seasonal strawberry ever since. Altogether, this tea, and I've never gone to tea before, but it was so sweet. I absolutely loved it. I felt like a little girl playing tea. This was the bathroom, by the way. And yes, I'm the weirdo who will video your bathroom. Everywhere I go into the bathroom to see what it looks like. So don't judge me. This was beautiful. I absolutely love the wallpaper and all the vintage claw bathtub motifs. And then right down to the vintage claw bathtub. There I am saying a quick hello because I love this glass mirror. They also had a little seated area out back, but like I said, I live in Southern California and it was like 100 degrees for tea. That was not happening. Next, me and my family ended up at Tanaka Farms, which is a little south of where I live. And we had a really great tour guide, but not really great tour guests, shall we say. They were talking over her and playing videos and such like that. But I had never gone to Tanaka Farms. It was quite a treat. We got to see these animals only on the tram. We were there for the last tram ride, so it kind of sucked. We didn't get to go to like the petting side, I guess. You can actually like feed them and pet them. And excuse Mr. Cabaret's head that seems to be in all of my videos right here. I love animals. They let us eat the sweet corn. It was raw. It was really good. I had never eaten corn like that raw. It was really good. This is going to be a corn like tunnel, they said, by fall. Here we are. They let us fill up a whole little box of tomato strawberries or tomatoes. What are they called? Cherry tomatoes. And so we went cherry tomato picking, and this was so fun. I absolutely love the smell of basil and tomatoes, and we grow tomatoes here at home. So this was very fragrant if you've ever smelled basil and tomatoes and fresh vegetables.
Watermelons or cucumbers?
Next was the tasting, and I've got to tell you, I've really gotten my fill of watermelon, cucumbers, and zucchinis, but it was a really much needed taste of watermelon, I will say. I've never tasted golden watermelon. I'm just going to let you know it tastes like regular watermelon, but it's yellow. It was really good, though, and refreshing, considering it was like 100+ degrees outside, and I only had one water bottle. It was really yummy, though. Next, we got to go tour the strawberry, blackberry, and blueberry fields, I believe they said. And they also have blackberry picking when it's seasonal. I'd love to come back for blackberry picking. I ended up with this giant watermelon that we took home and ate. Next is my camping trip. These are a couple of my doggies. There's Molly and Soul. Soul is the corgi. Molly is the Malinois. There's Luna, my little chihuahua. These are all the dogs I have, guys. Thank goodness. Here is me knitting because that is what I spent most of my time doing other than hiking. I did a lot of hiking and a lot of knitting. I prepped a sock to be able to knit. I love color work socks right now, so that's what I was knitting on. And honestly, knitting just keeps me from scrolling. It is super peaceful to be knitting outside. I am obsessed and I will do it again. Camping is one of my favorite things to do. There was no service while we were camping, guys. This was absolute solitude and peace. Look at how beautiful this is. This was sunrise. This was the morning. We did group camp with my husband's friends, and they own all these army vehicles, which I thought was really cool for the kids to see. And this was our tent camping. This was my morning hike. Look at the sunrise. Look at the sunrise. Oh my gosh. This was the top of the hill. And there's my daughter. And again, my daughter. And this was where we were all having lunch. And yeah, this guy, what is he doing? So I have a face. You guys have seen what I've been doing all summer. I swear I'm not dead. I just didn't have time with raising puppies, getting them all homes, which they all have homes now. Also, I had a foster dog. I got him a home. Like all these things, right? All these things. I didn't have time to sit and film. Also, when my family was in town, like they're very needy. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's just I had no time to separate myself from family into sewing or into filming or even have any privacy. So now that I do, and school has started and I have some time to myself again, I actually have sewn something that will be in a video coming up. So I'm going to tell you what's coming up. There's a video with something that I made, and with that it kind of rolls into an event that I'm going to tomorrow. There might be like a little bit of a vlog action that I'm going to do on Sunday that I'll make a video about, and that'll be released later. I'm not telling you like when these will be released. I just know that like I'm making these films, and then later on today I'm going to do an unboxing film with a little bit of like a collection to go with it. So look forward to a few things coming your way, because I do want to get back on track. I don't want to promise 2 videos a week right now. I am going to for sure promise 1, maybe there will be 2, and hopefully work to 2 again. Especially now that we're steamrolling through the year. We're literally almost in September. It's August 21st, I think today, or 20th today, 21st. And so at the end of the month, also like 31st, I will film everything that I've made over the summer, which I'm just going to let you know is only going to be 1 garment because I only sewn 1 thing over the summer. I am going to do some mending. I don't know if I'll show it in that video. Maybe, we don't know. But I've been making socks. So you guys will get to see tons of cute socks that I've knit. Other than that, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for coming, for staying, for trooping it through the summer without my beautiful face. I am back, okay? I am back to be sarcastic in every way, honestly, because I know that that was sarcasm. I will see you guys in the next one.